You pay your respects to your mother's tomb, and wonder if the same fate is awaiting you. Yeah, sure. God, I love the cheerful messages of visiting my mother. Okay, I can max out my willed magic. Or sense magic. Let's go and sense magic, willed magic. Week 27, morning. How much we learn? 2775. I don't think that's enough for the block magic, but I can work with that. You can always wear the outfit. 70. You expand your magical perceptions to give you some idea of where a detected spell was cast from, and how long ago. 80. You learn to detect the latent power that signifies a lumen even when he or she is not actively working magic. Are you supposed to have 80 at the Grand Ball? Week 27, afternoon. 90. You learn to create a powerful explosion of light, burning those caught within and blinding others who look at it. 100. You learn how to make use of images to wield your other powers at a great distance. So kind of like... I forgot the word. You have nothing more to learn about wielding magic. Alice, my lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Brownie. Why does she keep writing me? We were never even friends. That's rude. I don't feel good about that. She says she's bored and lonely, and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwynelle's birthday party. That's right, Gwynelle is about to turn 15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwynelle and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. Divination failed. Divination failed! I could predict what happens on the road so I can get more guards. Birthday party. Go to Sudbury for Gwynelle's party. +1 cheerful. It will be good to see my friends. For sure, for sure. Depressed plus... Depressed? Afraid. Sure. Wonder if the same fates wait for me, mother. Okay, so we can go with... maxing out the skills. Sense magic. Resist magic. Magical girl powers, assemble! Week 28, morning. 90. You expand your senses, learning to detect spells and magical creatures at a greater distance. 100. You learn to detect lingering traces of strong magic from the past, even when the spell has long since completed. You have nothing more to learn about sense magic. Week 28, afternoon. But now I have to change my emotions, oh no. I forgot about that fact. So maybe we're gonna go with faith again, which means afraid, okay. Week 28, afternoon. 80. You learn how to directly counter offensive magic with your own power, so that you can burn out a spell that someone else has cast. This is very dangerous if the other spell is too powerful. 90. Your increased skill and power gives you innate resistance to mind-affecting magic. Right, because before we had to be aware and have enough magic to resist mind-affecting. Nice. 100. Your understanding of the flow of power gives you increased resistance to damage caused by magic. Even without a shield, you can still be hurt, but less than an ordinary human would be. You have nothing more to learn about resist magic. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. Archery plus reflexes failed, +3 afraid. You look down in shock at the arrow which has buried itself in your side. Outside, you can hear screams and curses, but it feels unreal. Your world is centered around pain. Battlefield medicine failed. You struggle with the arrow, afraid to pull it loose. You heard a story somewhere about pushing arrows through the body, so brace yourself and give it a shove. Unfortunately, this only drives the arrow deeper into your vital organs, turning a painful wound into a fatal one. I have 100 magic, can I not cast anything? Are you serious? I killed myself. Why? What do I need to have battle medicine? Because what if I maxed that out right now? Lonely. If I was lonely plus... Okay, what I want to say, no way. I cannot be. If I was able to get lonely +2, maybe. Sadly, I cannot. But whatever, I cannot have -1 in that right now. Okay, let's see, and... Battle medicine. No, it's fine. So let's go battle medicine twice. Battlefield medicine. First aid, dealing with immediate injuries. Sure. Week 28, morning. 10. You learn that wounds, even minor ones, should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. Week 28, afternoon. 20. You learn that blood loss wastes life energy. Bleeding should be stopped through bandages, pressure, and elevation. That could work. Never mind. It's not working. It's not working at all. Send your regrets. I'd better stay here. Yeah, no way I'm surviving that. Okay, so I want to be right now Faith, so Afraid. There are 2 skills that allow me to go into Afraid, which is good. I want to be Depressed right now. Depresso. So I can max out my skills. Let's go. Wait. Yeah, I kind of realized that after the fact, not gonna lie. So, resist magic, yeah. I can always learn some more about military naval strategy, so it's fine. Wait, military has 2 things that can work for it. Angry plus yielding. No, willful. It's the only skill in the game. Wait, no, there's also athletics, which works with cheerful and pressured. Conversation works with cheerful and lonely. Okay. Interesting. Sigh. All my friends are at Gwenelle's party, and I don't get to go. Court manners failed. I sent Gwenelle a letter saying that I couldn't come, but it was her mother, the countess, who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. I'm sorry, I didn't consider my arrows and vital organs important enough to not stab myself. I'm a bit emotional right now, I'm sorry. We could go into naval strategy or we can explore the power of lonely. Wait, I'm gonna be afraid then. Sitting in on court session is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. Afraid? That was smart, let's go. Okay, so now I am able and willing to improve my mystical abilities. I'm not quite sure what's gonna be the most important. I could go hard into lore, or divination and meditation. I think I'm gonna go divination and meditation. Or maybe full divination right now. Although, no, it kind of doesn't make sense. Going full into divination after I failed divination is like... It's a bit like I did with military and logistics, where... Yeah, it's important, but I went for it too late, so it so far didn't help me at all. Meditation is good because it allows me to have peace when I'm casting. And apparently a lot of the like reflexes, flexibility is gonna be also important, so... wait. Reflexes is afraid as well. Okay, I cooked. I cooked so hard right now. Agility, faith, okay. Yo, this is huge. 1 emotion. 2 very important skills again. Yo, that is big. I think... You know what, let's go how I planned. Let's split. Let's be like a 3 and split. Week 29, morning. 40. You stare into a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. 50. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. Week 29, afternoon. 50. You read about King Latimer and how he knew he was destined for greatness when he saw the shape of a crown in a spider's web. 60. You read about animal omens, in particular the flight of birds. Isn't that kind of what happened really early on with the, owl? Maybe. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lillah, has declared civil war. What? Apparently she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kibgal. The Duchess of Sudbury is with Lillah. But Gwenelle is my friend. Sudbury is completely surrounded by rebel duchies. She may not have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. Military success. What forces can she muster, and what are we still holding? We have 4 battalions, 2 companies, and 1 platoon. The naval side is, of course, useless in this conflict. By my estimate, Aris can field 5 battalions, 2 companies, and 1 platoon. That's not good. It will come down to a question of strategy. There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. You could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Nah, don't feel like it. I don't think criminals will make trustworthy soldiers. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. Yeah, I wonder why I hate that bee, whose name shall not be named. Whose name shall not be named. Okay, so let's continue our meditation, I guess. Or we can go hard into divination, predict how the war is gonna go. This is war. Okay, meditation, divination. Wrong button. Week 30, morning. 60. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating through the air, moving past your eyes and into your mind, filling you with light. 70. You learn to visualize the space around you so that you can see the whole room with your eyes closed. 80. You discover that if you put yourself into the right frame of mind, your entire body begins to grow faintly. Week 30, afternoon. 70. You learn about signs which sometimes appear in grounds or leaves at the bottom of a cup. 80. You study the interpretation of dreams, with warnings that dreams are easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thoughts and desires rather than true vision. 90. You study the stars and learn about the omens they hold, with warnings that the stars are seen by all and their portents may not be meant for you. The negotiator for the rebels has arrived to speak with you. Surrender now, and I will be lenient. Diplomat. We are not here for our surrender, we are here for yours. Relinquish the authority of the throne, and you will not be harmed. The Duchess Aris and her family will rule Nova as regents. You will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Many lives will be spared, and your domain will continue to the future in safer, wiser hands. Never! I am the queen. Since we cannot come to an agreement, we will meet you on the battlefield. Fine. Lion, the witch, and the audacity of that bitch. What the hell? She sent someone to my house, my throne, and tells me, yeah, just give up, man. Nah, there will be blood. Shed. Okay, so cheerful pressure then. Visit Juliana of Ursul! Yes! There's something I don't understand.
What is it?
Magical powers are connected to lumen crystals, right?
That is correct.
But I can make myself glow by concentrating the right way, and it doesn't feel like it uses the crystal at all.
Let me see.
You concentrate, and your skin begins to glimmer.
You're right. It's not proper magic. It's something else.
Is that bad? She holds her hands above your shoulders, moving slowly down your arms.
I sense no danger. Ignore it. It's a distraction.
Drop the subject. Keep pushing. Okay. Blow up. Keep pushing. There are a million magical secrets I don't know, but I'm trying to learn. +1 willful. Oh no. This one affects me personally. I need to know what's causing it.
Very well. If I had to guess, I suspect it has something to do with your mother's powers.
Oh.
She was already a lumen when she bore you. Some small trickle of that energy may have passed into you.
So the daughter of an active lumen might have strange powers.
That is hardly a power. It's a quirk. It's not worth wasting time on.
Oh, I'm so sad. You didn't have to say that. Oh, I'm depressed. Wait, depressed means bad. Expression, who cares about expression? Okay, great. Cheer up. Why did it not work? Okay, so I guess we can go horses? Falcons? Dogs? I don't know. We can go dogs and... because then we can have a loyal companion on our other side, which might be really helpful. But falcons, like with divination, that seems like a good combo. I could also... I don't have royal demeanor, conversation, affects. I could just max out my meditation though. I don't need to just wait for it. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with dogs and falcons. Animal handling, dogs and falcons. Week 31, morning. 70. You begin training your dog to follow simple commands, such as following or staying in place. 80. You train your dog to search for hidden treats, items, and people. 90. You go for walks with your dog in the woods and invite him to fetch anything interesting that he can find. Week 31, afternoon. 40. You spend time with your chosen bird, speaking to her and letting her get to know you. 50. You don a heavy leather glove and encourage your bird to hop onto your fist. 60. You carefully feed tidbits to your bird while she rests on your glove. That's adorable. War rages for control of Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Your control of magic enhances your claim to the divine right of rulership. Wield magic! Success! Your Lumen powers cause chaos among your enemies, with explosive displays and waves of terror. You lack the strength to take on a whole army by yourself, of course, but they don't need to know that. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome is a victory for your side. Your forces sweep through the rebellious Duchess and are met with cheers by the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed, and the other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there's also cost paid in lives. Strategy success! Your keen sense of military strategy enabled you to resolve the affair with much less loss of life than might have been expected. Battlefield medicine plus herbs failed. Yeah, expected that. Total casualties were almost half of a battalion on your side, and 1.25 battalion among the rebels. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. There are once more your royal subjects. Talk to my boy! We won the battle! Your mother, or should I say, your stepmother, is no more! You find Adair digging a hole under a bush in the garden. Hi, Elodie. What are you doing? Nothing. You've been busy a lot lately. It suddenly occurs to you that no one has told Adair what's been going on. He went to war with his family, you had his stepmother executed, and he has no idea. Lie and distract him. Break the news gently. Brag about it. You know what? I freaking executed that. Whew! She got destroyed! Nah, break the news gently, but it's not gonna be gently because I don't have really good speaking skills. +1 depressed. As best as you can, you explain the conflict and how Aris's death was necessary to preserve the peace in Nova. It's hard to tell how much he understands, because he goes completely quiet and doesn't speak to you for the rest of the day. Aww, my boy! I thought you were gonna be happy. Aww. I sure hope he doesn't plan to kill me then. Okay, I have to go to work right now. I don't know how to feel, because on one hand, everything was screwed up. Everything went so badly. But now, I have the power of a fully Lumen. I have the power of animal handling in school, military, intrigue, faith. Like, we have so much power right now. I think it's gonna be going pretty well. But okay, that is it for today. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be recording, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see you next Friday. Which means, bye-bye. Quit. No, wait, let me say first. Wait. Battle 1. Baby. Bye-bye. You open the door and come into your room, after which you close it with a key. You sit in front of a desk with a crystal ball on it and start staring into its insides. You repeat this action every day, like a ritual, in hopes of seeing the release of the next episode of your favorite Lumen podcast. The crystal ball's exterior is see-through and spotless, while the inside looks foggy. It looks like today won't be the day of another episode. You begin to slowly get up from your chair, while suddenly, the crystal ball becomes clear and light flashes from within. Welcome to another episode of Where Them Lumen's At. Today's host will be Elodie, the newly appointed Lumen, and also the Princess of Nova, while the co-host will be Juliana, the Duchess of Ursul. Will Elodie's star rise, or will she only meet her demise? Dad, what the hell? What? This is a show for magical girls, by magical girls. What are we doing here? Why do you think I kept the Lumen crystal of your mother's? I want to be a magical girl as well. What? Don't worry, I was just joking. What? You know I can joke too, right? What? Elodie was not sure if the old man was serious at that moment. I'm not that old. How did she know what I was thinking? Magic. Elodie was shocked. Anyway, you young ladies have a nice evening tonight, while I'll get going and work on the kingdom. You hear a sound of doors closing. Was the old man saying that seriously? Elodie was not sure. Anyway, Juliana, how are you feeling about your recent actions?
It's good to finally see that Juliana decided to stop ghosting. It was getting pretty annoying, not gonna lie.
It's good to see that you're still your normal self, speaking in third person. Elodie was glad that she was not doing the same. But yeah, it's nice that you finally decided to come back. Kind of a shame that you did so, a bit too late for my comfort.
Why do I feel like Juliana is slowly becoming the villain?
It's good to be self-aware, eh, KakiBro? I mean, Juliana! Phew, that was a close one.
Okay, first of all, who gave Juliana the sword? Second of all, why does she use it so often?
I'm not quite sure, but I've learned some magical techniques that require a sword as well. But I have to admit that you look pretty cool while using it. Only a shame that you take like 20 seconds to do any actions that involve helping others.
Let me just explain. I might get political on Juliana.
As long as it doesn't involve endorsing Aris, I'll be fine with that. Elodie was hoping that Juliana won't get too political, as it might be scandalous with her being the princess of Nova, while also with the context of them dancing together at the grand ball. Hours pass in a heated exchange of a political talk between Juliana and Elodie, which ends with a loud slap sound. The crystal ball becomes foggy once again, losing its light, as well as ending the new episode of the Lumen's podcast. You still are staring at the crystal ball, mouth agape, not knowing how to react to what just happened.
Broken.